The report has nearly 100 conclusions. But I have to say that boils down to about half a dozen for which we actually think we have firm evidence, and we'll get back to the rationale for that before. In terms of positive effects, it's very clear that the literature supports that some people with chronic pain, muscle spasms from multiple sclerosis, and the nausea and vomiting with cancer chemotherapy experience some relief with cannabis. We looked at a whole bunch of other conditions and did not see such evidence. We also found that there is limited evidence that cannabis actually increases the use of other drugs. You may be surprised to know that it's tobacco and not what you might be thinking. And there is moderate evidence to support the use of cannabis and substance abuse or substance dependence or abuse, which is now problematic use under the new DSM. Clearly, acute use of marijuana leads to decreased impairments in learning, memory, and attention. And there's some very limited evidence that this may persist afterwards. I think although we could not determine actually the specific effects on adolescents, evidence from other substances would suggest, other substances being tobacco and alcohol, that it would be prudent not to have adolescents using cannabis because they are particularly vulnerable to the effects of psychoactive agents. But that's about it out of 100 conclusions and 10,000 references.